As you can see, I saw the movie. All right. Good morning, everyone. How are y'all today?
Are you all going to sing happy birthday to me? I want you all to sing to me today.
Okay.
That's the song we should have played to start.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Sylvia, I just want to say that it wouldn't be a happy birthday if I sang.
Happy birthday, Sylvia.
Thank you, Haley.
Sylvia.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, dear Sylvia.
Happy
birthday to you.
There you go. Feeling the
What's
love.
up, guys?
What's that? Oh.
I said, how is that for motivation?
I know. We got to sing a happy birthday.
And you all got to wish me good luck because I'm leaving this afternoon for my big, oh my God, my voice, my big karaoke contest in Orlando. So if I make it this weekend, I go to Las Vegas. I already made finals for North Florida, but I have to do Florida now.
Oh my God, how did I not know that you were like a professional karaoke singer? And how did I not know that there were contests for karaoke? That is amazing.
And how do you tell us this after we just sang to you horribly?
I know.
I loved it. Thank you all.
You're gonna have to let us know next time you're doing your karaoke thing so we can kind of cheer you on the crowd. That'll be fun.
Hey,
We'll have what should we call it? Morning motivational on the road.
yeah, right.
After dark on the road. How's that?
There you go. There you go. So yesterday we had officially we have an agent that was KW, made a mistake, went to Compass, made another mistake, went to EXP, and he came home yesterday. And he wasn't originally at this KW. And he runs on Facebook real estate scripts and objection handling. It has 70,000 followers on it. So he's going to be like huge as far as script and role play and support here. Yet one of his good friends, who's a team leader and a maps coach down in Naples, we were just chatting, and he does a every morning at 9:30. Him and another maps coach, Denny Grimes, do script and role play on Recon, and it's free for everybody. I'm gonna put in the chat. Oh, gotta copy everything. Wait a minute, maybe I did. I'm gonna put in the chat the link. So anybody and everybody has the ability to get on here at 9:30 every morning and follow along with them. So waiting room for, yeah, okay. All right, it'll let me do this. Okay. All right. Okay, I'll get it in the chat as soon as I can. So anyway.
Okay. Cool. All right, so outside of it being Sylvia's amazing, beautiful, heartwarming, glorious, magnificent, super fragilistic day.
My God.
Tell us something good that's happened since yesterday, guys.
Well, I had all my clients at the finals last night. I had clients come to watch me, and the one guy said, "Oh, we're definitely buying a house now."
Well, that's a good consulting appointment.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You
I
need
know
to
some
put
people.
Williams gear when you're singing.
Yeah.
It's for everybody one day.
Rebecca, I'm thinking that at the Christmas party, I'm envisioning I have an idea of like a karaoke machine and Sylvia starting off the night.
Love that. Love
But
it.
all right.
Time for us. She can be like our DJ.
We'll be
Yeah.
afraid to follow as Cynthia starts.
Yeah.
I know. Maybe you'll be the ending, the piece de resistance. There you go.
I have all of you with me. Together we'll be singing.
Right. Yeah. All right. So I do know that one thing that was amazing was Leslie had her Price is Right class yesterday, and I heard really great things. What did you think of your class yesterday?
Well, we had a nice showing of people. There was I think 9 people showed up, so I was really pleased with that. A little less intimidating than 20. Although I think 20 would have been fine too, because we did a lot of collaboration. Everybody talked about what was working for them, and we actually did a price analysis on one of our listings, one of our $10 home team listings, and we decided that I probably started too high, but I'm okay now. But we missed the boat, because it's so important to make that first good impression. Your window of opportunity is in the first 5 to 7 days. And if you miss it, you just missed it, and there's no making up for it. And it's a disservice to your seller.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
Well,
good.
good.
I'm
Wish I
glad.
could have been there. Yeah, we had contracts training yesterday and productivity coaching. So a lot of buzz around here yesterday. It was a good day. And I just saw so many mothers with big smiles on their faces, and fathers with kids back to school. Look at Miss Paula.
It's like, it's adult summertime.
Right?
Summertime. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So what I wanted to do today is so last night, so for our inspirational, I'm gonna do a little something different. So bear with me. I hope you enjoy it. So last night, Heather and I, together yet separately, went to a really amazing concert. It's Penetronics. Have any of y'all heard of them? Penetronics?
Yeah.
Okay. So for those of you who don't know, which is interesting, about 12, 13 years ago, Belle Biv DeVoe, I believe it was, decided, no, Boys to Men, because you know how they harmonize and stuff. They did a reality show, and I remember watching that reality show of ensemble, and Penetronics won, right? So they won, and they've gone on since to do amazing things. So they do basically
Acapella, right?
acapella, but it's like I can't even describe it. It's even more than that, because what they can do, the instruments that they can do with their mouths, like it sounded like a full-fledged concert last night. It was bass. It was amazing thing. And one of the stories, which I thought I wanted to share because it was so inspirational, I'm going to show you a clip of it in a moment, was one of the guys needed another person on the band. And so he went on YouTube and saw this guy playing the cello and bebopping at the same time. And he was like, oh my God, that's amazing. So he reached out to him and said, hey, I'm about to do this contest. You know, do you want to come out? It'll be really cool. And then he said, oh, well, that'll be great, but I'm kind of study for my pre-med. He was a pre-med major. He was nowhere in the vicinity of wanting to be in an ensemble. And anyway, so then they hang up, they go their separate ways for a minute, and the guy calls back and says, well, you know, I'm finished now, and I do have some time, so sure, I'll come out. So then he comes out and he performs, and they've gone on to do great success. Well, since then, he has been wanting to expand and push himself and challenge himself in other ways, and be even more amazing in his profession. And Heather, chime in if I'm saying this wrong, but what he did, he hasn't, what I've heard, I love the cello. What I've never seen is an electrical cello, an electric cello. So he comes on stage and plays that. And I just want to share that because what I loved about it is we all start in life thinking we want to do something, and it's great, right? I mean, he want to be a doctor, and he goes for it and goes for it, and then he still is able to invite everyone into his passion, his love of music, by posting on Facebook. And then because he still was able to do his schoolwork and this, he finds an opportunity and he says, yes, I think I'll just do it for fun. And the next thing he knows, he goes a different route, but still following his passion. And I just thought it was really great because we've always been talking about act on, passion is when you act on it. And just sharing his gift was really cool. So I want to share this with you guys for y'all to see it. See if I can do this right. So all what happened? So everything that you heard was the cello and his voice. That was
Wow.
and so one of the things that he said was he's always been trying to figure out how he can bring the old classic and modernize it to today, right? And when we think about our models and systems and how to excel and we reach our goals, right? We start off with the foundation and we build the creativity upon that. And I just think this was such a great example, and it gives me chills still to think about it in our real estate world is what would have happened? What to think of the sound that we would have missed if he did the opposite? If he put creativity first and then he tried to learn to do Bach, it wouldn't have come out the same. So to think about your business, when we think about all these things that kind of, oh, that sounds cool, that sounds cool. I know we're going to get a lot of stuff for those of us who are going through my camp, but just remember, first comes the foundation and then comes the creativity. And when you put that together that way, then you play beautiful music in your business. So that's what I wanted to share today.
Nice. I like that. And what did you say the name of that band is?
Pentatonic. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, pentatonics. Pentatoniix.
Yep, I have heard of them.
They were great. I think they were on America's Got Talent with Simon. I remember them when they first came out. It was amazing.
They were actually on the Masked Singer.
Yeah.
They were the sushi rolls, if you were trying to figure out. And it was funny because I never watched that show. I was flipping through the station and I heard their voices and I instantly knew, because I listened to them all the time, I instantly knew it was them. And then I look up at the TV and I'm like, what the heck is it? Am I watching? I was like, there is singing. What? I'd never heard of the show. And I was like, why is Pentatonics dressed up as sushi?
Yeah. They did Bohemian Rhapsody last night, and then they did Creep. I mean, if you like Creep, I mean, I can show you Bohemian Rhapsody. It's chilling when I tell you. It's really cool. So anyway, I just wanted to share that as our morning inspiration, a thought of music and real estate.
I like that topic.
Yeah. All right. So also we want to get into some scripts and role play today. So I'm going to share my screen again. What I thought would be good for us is it's getting towards we are in the last half of the year, right? And we're looking at our goals. Soon we'll be going to business planning clinic, looking at and reevaluating where we want to be in 2024. And one of the things that I've noticed is that while you guys are going out and building your database and building relationships, what I don't hear a lot from you guys is building relationships in terms of transactions and opportunities through other business owners and having a really good relationship to where you're giving them business and they're giving you business in return. And so that'll be a good script, because I know that when I was producing, I would every year sit with four of my business vendor partners, and I would tell them what I wanted to do, and I would ask them what their goal was. And I said, okay, if I help you do X, then can you help me do X? And every couple of months, we would check in to see what clients that we had. So I was literally getting clients instead of having them sponsor things. I wanted clients in return, and they got clients in return from me. So I wanted to script and role play. Oh, let me see that again. Of course, I wasn't. You have so many things on your. How do I do this? Go away. It won't go away. Let me stop sharing real quick. Here it goes. It was hidden.
And I think this is important while you're pulling that up, Danielle, for you guys
Yeah.
all to understand if you're not doing so already, or maybe you've done it, but you're just not doing it with every single vendor that you use. Let them know what your goals are, and just say, you're going to be on my preferred vendor list. And so you know that I'm going to be sending referrals to you, clients to you. I'd just like to know, how many can I expect from you this year in return? And the only wrong answer is 0.
Yeah. So here's a script. Who would like to role play this script? It's a super easy script, guys. Calling all amazing agents.
Any takers?
Okay, Heather George, I'm calling you out because I know that you have some really great vendors that you work with.
I do. It's on my phone, so it's like tiny little letters, and I'm like, oh man, and I'm running on almost no sleep from Pentatonics. But all right, sure, I'm in.
Okay, so what I'll do, how about I'll be the agent and you be the business owner? How's that?
Okay.
All right. So, Heather, what type of business are you?
I'll be a lender because we all have our favorite lenders.
Okay. So, okay. Hi, Heather. This is Danielle with Keller Williams Realty. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I haven't talked to you in a while. I just wanted to touch base with you because I'm in the process of creating a list of preferred business and service providers to give to my clients. And since I frequently have clients ask me for good lenders, I only want trusted companies to refer them to. And since I've had excellent service from you, would you and your business be interested in being included?
Of course, you're a great agent.
Great. I like to establish these professional and referral partnerships to help grow to help grow each other's businesses as well. So if I were to refer clients to you, would you be willing to refer your clients that are looking to buy or sell a home to me with the assurance that I'll provide them with a high level of customer service that you expect?
Yeah, if I hear of anybody.
Great, excellent. How about we confirm each other's contact information so we can get started?
Cool.
Really, really simple. I
Mhm.
would even go as far as going outside the traditional boxes because a lot of us go towards lenders, inspectors, but I
Yep.
like landscapers. I think
Yep.
landscapers are the best because they know who's moving and who's not.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I will say I'm very active in our chamber. I'm actually on the chamber board here in Northport, and I started a folder in my Gmail account. And I went specifically to the people that I know that I've referred to in the past because we do a lot of that in the chamber.
Hmm.
And I said, so I have a folder in my Gmail. I said, can you do me a favor? And they say, what? And I say, well, I'm actually creating a folder in my Gmail account that's my brag folder. And it's for me and also for my assistant, because a lot of times people will ask me as someone that they trust, because I call and check in on people all the time. And they'll ask me for a lender, for a landscaper, for someone to clean their house. They'll ask me for references. I'm looking for you to shoot me an email that's going to brag about your business. If you have a flyer that's going to do that, that's great. But tell me a little bit authentically who you are, who your business people are, all of that kind of stuff. Tell me a little bit about your business and brag about it so that I'm not just giving them a name. I can shoot that over to them. And yes, I'm going to give them your name, but I'm also going to give them this awesome brag sheet that really just sells you. So if you can do that for me, I'm going to save it in my email. That way, whenever that happens, I can tell Crystal, hey, pop on and send such and such's email over to this person. And they're like, oh, I really like that idea. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, we're all about referring to one another. And you know, I love your business. So I'm all in for doing that. So just another
Yeah.
thought for that.
No, I love that. I like
Mhm.
that a lot. Okay, so we're gonna do one more. Okay, Heather. Now we're gonna do someone who that we haven't built a relationship with, right? So I would use one for someone out of the ordinary that you haven't used before. Like, let's say the landscaper. So now you own a landscaping company. Okay. Hi, Heather. How are you? This is Danielle with Keller Williams.
Hi, Danielle.
Hi. We haven't actually met, but I want to introduce myself because I'm in the process of creating a list of preferred business and service providers to give to my clients. And since I frequently have clients who ask me for good landscapers, I'm looking for a trusted company to refer them to. I've heard good things about your company. Would you and your business be interested in being included?
Sure.
Great. I'd like to establish these professional referral partnerships to help grow each other's businesses as well. So if I were to refer clients to you, would you be willing to refer your clients that are looking to buy or sell a home to me with the assurance that I'll provide them with a high level of customer service that you expect?
Well, yeah.
Excellent. How about we confirm each other's contact information so we can get started?
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
So that was basically the same script, the same
Yep.
conversation.
Same conversation. I would even kind of include something like, because well, let me step back a little. I've noticed here in Florida, a lot of like chambers and all the different organizations with the animal horns, when they have advertisements, there's always a charge, right? Hey, advertise here for $500, $600, or something like that. You can say, I'm providing a service free of charge
Mhm.
to go out to my database of. And as I refer my clients, would you be willing to refer back? because that's actually just business to business. And everyone loves B2B. That's just business to business marketing.
Yep.
Has anyone done something like that or thought about that? Or
So I did when I moved to Florida the first time, because I didn't know anybody. So I just asked agents in the office, who their favorite lender, inspector, landscaper, pool person, roofer, blah, 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 blah. And I spent 1 week having coffee. I was jittery that week, and just meeting with them and basically did the same thing. But I had to meet with them to see first, do we click? Do I trust them?
right.
Um, and then I asked them for the same in return for referrals if they were put on my list. So
I have
That's awesome.
a friend in Omaha that does, so it's not a vendor, it's an ice cream shop. And he has a partnership with them. And once a year, he sends all of his past clients basically a free ice cream thing. And so they take their ice cream thing, they go into eCreamery and they get their free ice cream. The only thing that they have to do is they have to take a picture of themselves with their ice cream, post it on Facebook, and tag Ben Smale Real Estate and eCreamery Ice Cream Shop. And it is huge.
Wow, that's really great. See?
that is
Yeah, I love that, thinking a little bit outside the box, not only as vendors, but also businesses. I know that Heather does a really good thing with her business cards and restaurants and stuff in the back of her business cards, that she puts something there for people to keep her business cards. So there's all these creative things that you can do on top of asking for referrals from your clients in your sphere, in your database. Yes, Leah.
I do, like we do reverse prospecting. I do that like when I sell a home in the area. A lot of times the clients are looking for like a landscaper or something. And then like if I see trucks on the street and everything, I stop and talk to them and say, hey, you're from this area. Can I have your business card? I swap cards with them. If you know anybody selling or whatever, and I'd like to recommend you to some of my clients, because they're always looking for like pool people, landscapers, and sometimes you're not familiar with that particular area. So it's a really good way to get, like when you see the pool service truck, you see a paver company, because they're specific to that particular neighborhood.
Awesome. I love that. Kimberly, you're going to say something. You'll be our last comment for the day.
I really, really absolutely loved what Heather had said, because you're really honing in on the fact that you're really intentionally going to market them. And I think in return, they're going to intentionally market you. But I was also going to say, I had a little bit more time this weekend. In the past, I have gone for open houses and gone to like a local establishment, like, maybe ice cream or something, a newer place, ask them for a stack of coupons and hand them out when you go door knock, or hand out your, your things, or hand them out at the open house. I haven't done it here, but I know in Colorado Springs, I had coffee shops giving me, little coffee shops giving me all kinds of little coupons. I even one time when I was over at I think it's called the Brick or something.
Brick House in Sarasota, and down in Sarasota.
Yeah, it's something else. Brick,
Okay.
yeah, Brick,
Brick
but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I went in there one time and chatted with him. I told him, I'm like, hey, maybe we can refer. I love this place. What a great place, especially Monday night martinis. He gave me a stack of $5 gift cards to give out to my clients. And I thought that was super cool. So, making friends with some of these local restaurants and businesses is just really huge. And, maybe they'll send you some stuff. I always used to put my business card on the shopping list. I used to stick it in my dentist's office and they let me put those out. So anyway, another idea.
Yeah, I really love tying it back to what all of y'all said, what Elizabeth had said about her friend. When you tie the coupon on social media to you and the shop, that is also really big, because y'all both want exposure. So you're getting cross exposure that way. That's just a really good thing for y'all to consider as well. All right, it's 9:02. Today's Friday. Don't forget, leadership will be in Mega Camp all next week. So there is no motivational mornings next week. Okay, so it is a break. We are taking a break, and
We'll be back Friday.
we will be back on Friday. We will remind you guys that we'll be back on Friday. You'll probably be seeing lots of things on our closed Facebook groups of excerpts about what's going on in Mega Camp. For those of you who are not aware, who weren't able to go, yes, thank you, Kimberly, for putting your contacts in for today. They will be doing on KW Connect next week, Gary Keller's market update, as well as Mark King's cultural summit. It will be broadcast live on KW Connect. I do not know the times. So what I would suggest is go on to kwmegacamp.com, I believe. You'll see the agenda, and then you can go on KW Connect and watch live. And once we find that out too, we'll let you guys know and send it and put it on our email it out and put it on the link too.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday and Wednesday. I want to say it's Tuesday morning and Wednesday.
But
But
they're both mornings. I just don't know when.
yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday. So it's like the Gary's vision speech and all that, and then the cultural thing. So, and they'll be streaming in the Market Center. So we'll keep you updated on that. We are very excited to bring back all the nuggets from Mega Camp. And go get them, Sylvia. You got this.
Yeah. All right. Y'all have a
Have a good day.
really awesome weekend, everyone.
Thank you. You guys too.
Bye.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you.